Don't sit down. Don't sit down.
Why?
I need you to get your headphones there, your phone from somewhere, and also my lip balm.
You're right, I had nothing.
You had nothing. Okay, indeed. It's time to talk about wish list.
Wish list.
Wish list. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So excited. I feel
much
like
to
we
say about
kind
the
of
song.
have spoken the
Yeah.
most about this song than any other song
Yeah.
already. So this video is maybe just really just a recap of all things that we've already
And a
found about
development, I
wish list.
think. A
And
development.
Yeah. I love this song so much. This is top 3 on the album for me. So superior.
A lovely little love song about how I guess Taylor's kind of fathoming that the most important thing in her life is like her relationship, and like that's all she wants at the end of the day, and all these other people want all these other things, and she wants to settle down and have a few kids. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, we were really gagged the first time that we heard her
That's-
say that, because she's never really said that before.
No, it's kind of a lot for Taylor to just be like saying in a song. So that's like a
Yeah.
real moment in this song for sure.
Yeah.
But I also think that on another level, this song has a really interesting theme of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we were diving into a little bit more when we talked about it in the reaction to the acoustic versions.
Yes, you can sort of read into it as much as you want to read into it. I mean, there is maybe on some level, the idea of a wish list is things that maybe you're wishing for, but may not necessarily be realistic things to wish for. And for someone like Taylor, that includes settling down and having a normal life, because she is the biggest
Yeah.
pop star on the planet. But that's obviously also potentially explored in other areas of the song too. I love this song. I love this song. I love the vibe. You know what's so funny is that it really does kind of sound a bit in the chorus like Glitch, which is not
Totally.
either of our favorite Taylor Swift song by any means. We're obviously Taylor stans. We'll rave about anything that she's ever done, but Glitch is not like a favorite song of ours. But there's something about this song that does something different, in my opinion. I think there's been a glitch. I just want you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
very much the melody does have a similarity. Wishlist is not a standout for me on this album, which is so interesting. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe we will dive into that a little more as we break down this song.
Yes, I think it's time to have a little exploration
Yes,
of this song.
I think so too.
They want that yacht life under chopper blades. They want those bright lights and Balenci shades and a fat ass with a baby face. They want it all. They want that complex female character. They want that critical smash palm d'or and an Oscar on their bathroom floor. They want it all.
What is actually up with this production? Because it's really quite intriguing.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's kind of like sparkly, but
It
it
is quite
also has
sparkly.
this like, dare I say, like an underwater kind of feel. Like,
Totally. Why is it giving? It is giving underwater water.
yeah,
I like that. I think that the sound of this song kind of mirrors like the money signals in the name of it. Like there's something about it that feels sparkly, feels
Yeah.
cha-chingy, feels
yeah, blingy.
Blingy,
There's
yeah,
something
blingy.
blinging about it. You're right. And I also think that really matches also. She sort of at some points in this song gets into like a bit more of an R&B sort of flow in her lyrical melody, and I think that it sort of really matches that too. And I think that maybe it sort of sounding a bit like water or something does remind me a little bit of that part in the bridge of Out of the Woods.
Don't talk to me about Out of the Woods production.
Yeah,
So deeply superior.
Yes, it is deeply, deeply superior. And obviously,
Yes.
that's Jack. But yeah, it's not the same melody, but there's
No.
something in the instrument or whatever that technology is that's being used to create that sound feels similar.
The first verse, she's kind of going in talking about what other people have on their wish list. But there is immediately
Yes.
that theme of kind of contrast or hypocrisy,
Yeah.
kind of like things that are cancelling each other out, which is really interesting.
Well, again, I think that it can kind of just be sort of taken, I guess, either way. It's like you can sort of see it as like, these are just all the things that people want, or you can see it as like, these are the things that people want, but here's also the cost that it sort of comes with in a way. So she says, they want that yacht life under chopper blades. So with this one line, I think it's like, you know, I think my first interpretation of it was like, they want to be wealthy enough to have a yacht and be able to spend time on it, and also maybe have a helicopter that can like land on the pad at the top of the yacht. Like they have a helicopter and they have a yacht. But I think you could also take it as like, they want this like wealthy life on a yacht, but then there's like a helicopter around that could be like paparazzi and whatnot.
And someone commented that on our Patreon
Yeah,
video, and we had a discussion about it the other day, and we were actually so mind blown because I had not thought about it in this way at all. And it even more furthers what I have perceived as like these contrasting lyrics. It's like they want this, but it's actually kind of got a humor in it that there's a helicopter over the top of them, because it's kind of canceling out the benefit of the yacht life. It's like they want that yacht life with the chopper blades. They want to be rich and famous. They want to be relaxing on a yacht, but they've got the paparazzi or someone kind of following them around as well. So I think I think to me, you can't help but see that she is trying to draw some sort of comparison.
Yeah, they want something that maybe they can't fully have, because there is a price that comes with it.
Yes.
They want those bright lights and Balenci shades. It feels like, you know, they want to be in the spotlight. They want the fame. They want, you know, the attention. But they kind of also need the shades to block out the light.
Yeah.
But because it's Balenci shades, like Balenciaga shades, it's like they want the fame and they also want to be wealthy enough to afford the cool shades.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of just like how you see it.
Yeah.
They're being, if it's intentional, this angle of hypocrisy, I think it even does make sense for Taylor's own wish list in the chorus, because it's hard to imagine her living the American dream with the basketball hoop in the driveway kind of thing when she's a pop star. So
yeah, and she continues on with that kind of contrast: a fat ass with a baby face. Also, in Australian accent, face and ass don't rhyme.
That's so true.
Fat ass and a baby face.
Yeah, ass and face.
Yeah,
they do kind of rhyme.
Face.
Ass face. Maybe in today's world, you can go and get cosmetic surgery that gives you like the perfect bum, or with the young face or whatever.
I guess both of these things are kind of a contrast, because having a fat ass is like a very an adult thing, and having a baby face is a very young thing. So it's like kind of feels like it's a bit of a contrast there as well.
Yes.
But it does feel like that's what people are trying to do. They're trying to look as young as possible in the face and as mature as possible in the body.
Yeah, so true.
They want it all.
They want it all. I do think it kind of makes sense as well, like for her to wrap it up with they want it all, and just those preceding lyrics being, or starting us off in this song. People want money and they want fame and they want success, but without them actually fully understanding what that really means. They want it all. It's interesting, the next three lines sort of seem like they all work together as the same sort of desire, I guess. They want that complex female character. They want that critical smash palme d'or and an Oscar on their bathroom floor.
I think this lyric was one of the biggest fathomings that we had when we talked about it in the other video, because it seems like she's talking about the character in a movie, because the critical smash palme d'or is like an award, like palme d'or is like an award at the Cannes Film Festival. So it's like, makes sense that that would be like maybe a film kind of based character that she's talking about there.
Yes, as well as the Oscar on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, they all kind of link together. But when I think we were talking about the complex female character lyric, it's such an interesting lyric to put there. And I was kind of saying how if it is feeding off the following lyrics, then it's really interesting, because like having a complex female character and it also being a smash hit kind of feels like a bit of a contradictory thing as well, because that's not often the case with like smash movies. Like they're, you know, it's only something that really Hollywood is more recently kind of pioneering for, is like female directors, female characters, complex female characters.
Yeah.
And I think that it's interesting that she's kind of, that feels like a unrealistic set of wishes,
desires.
there.
Yes, absolutely.
I wonder, like looking at this verse again, I wonder if she's drawing inspiration on other people, or actually maybe past versions of herself.
Okay.
And it being a wish list for her, because I do think that there's parts of all of this verse that definitely can relate to Taylor. I mean, the fame, the yacht life, even the, you know, the body standards, etc. And I feel like she's talked a lot about people like body shaming her around 1989 era for having no curves and things like that. And I think that, like, I wonder if this has all been things on her wish list in the past at all, especially like the complex female character in the Palme d'Or. Like, I feel like she's talked about wanting to write a film, especially recently. So I don't know, there's parts of Taylor in this, and I'm kind of convinced that this could be an Easter egg for her film.
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously going to be a complex female character in
There's
whatever
obviously going to be a
film
complex female character.
she makes. It's going to be centered around a woman. I mean, that would just be insane to me if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Taylor's like whole history of knowing
Taylor Swift isn't writing
how she feels about this
a male
topic.
character.
Yeah, no.
I mean, not a lead
Not only,
anyway.
yeah.
Not a male lead. You know, before Taylor Swift was, you know, on top of the music industry and a billionaire and all of these things, like, she had these same dreams. She wanted the fame.
Yeah.
She wanted the success that came with songwriting. She was hoping and wishing for the life that she now has.
And maybe there is some part of her that still wants the Oscar, the smash hit movie, you know? Yeah, and then maybe her ending that verse by saying they want it all, it's kind of also could be she's wanted it all.
Yeah.
But now she realizes maybe that she just wants this love.
Yes.
But that could also exist in a bubble for her, you know what I mean?
Totally.
And there's still elements of her that still want all of these other things, and that's where that hypocrisy can kind of come into this song as a theme.
Totally. And I think that that's a really valid thing to assume too, because we know how much her career means to her and how much she's really fought for it. I mean, even when you just look at everything that's gone on with the re-records and her wanting to own her master recordings, but think that they've sort of always coexisted. I mean, if Taylor didn't want some element of like settling down, I think we wouldn't have the music that she's made, because she's so well known for writing about her relationships and love. But I think that now that she's achieved so much else, it's like she can focus on that more. And also I think because she's found the person that feels right for her, it's easier for her to focus on wanting that too.
Yeah, totally.
And they should have what they want. They deserve what they want. Hope they get what they want.
Just a little one-liner pre-chorus.
Yes, it is.
Kind of.
Kind of.
No,
Well,
it's
it's technically 3 lines, but
lines.
because it feels like a repeated sort of phrase, it kind of feels like one line.
Yeah.
And they should have what they want. They deserve what they want. Hope they get what they want. I really like these lyrics, even when you are applying the breakdown of this song to maybe there being this hypocrisy thing, because I think it sort of then feels like it's coming from this angle of like, even if your dreams feel unrealistic or impossible in a way, it's like, you deserve what you want. You deserve to have it all if that's what you want, because I know I do.
I really struggle with the tone of this pre-chorus. I've often felt since the beginning that there's like a bit of shade, a bit of sass in it. Like, kind of like this, like, oh, they want these things that are
Like
kind of superficial, but I want something real. So it's kind of like, oh, if that's what they want, fine. Like, they deserve what they want. They can do what they want, but I know what I want, and it's real.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the energy I gotten from it. But then I'm like, maybe it's just playful. I don't know. I think that the tone of this song has confused me a little bit, which is why I haven't fully been able to make it grasp. But I love that, because that's a really positive take, I think. And I really like just beautiful take. Like, it's very much just like, I genuinely want the best for everyone.
I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Wow, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Bust up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you.
Every time I listen to the chorus, I think about when Taylor was on Jimmy Fallon. And she
Yes.
was like playing it. And
Yes.
I feel like the way she's like, alone and they do. Wow. Got me Jimmy
Yeah. Yeah, she like gets back into the vibe
Yeah.
like immediately.
It's like, it's such a
Yeah, so true, so true.
So cute.
So obviously this is the very first exploration of what Taylor wants, at least at this point in her life.
Yeah.
I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Wow.
Oh,
Got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop.
crazy.
Crazy thing to say.
Crazy to say.
Boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. I think that in some way she's aware in the way that she's worded these lyrics that even her dreams are unrealistic to some extent.
Yeah. Tell the world to leave us alone. That can't happen because of her fame.
Yeah.
Right? So this whole kind of dreaminess of like wanting the basketball hoop and the world to leave them alone and them to just be this normal family feels like an impossible thing for her to obtain.
Exactly.
So yeah, it is really
I mean,
interesting.
even the idea of like having a driveway with a basketball hoop for you kids. I mean, Taylor Swift is never going to live in a house with a driveway that her children can actually play in.
Yeah.
You know, there's way too much privacy and also just security that's needed for her to live her life in a safe way.
Yeah, it's almost like she's kind of diving into this bubble part of her mind where these things could come true and it could be really easy and really lovely.
I think it's really interesting how there's been a few interviews where she's brought up Happy Gilmore being the inspiration for this song in some way.
And like the happy place he goes to.
Yes. Because even when you watch those scenes of him going to his happy place, they're always a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's very fantastical.
Yeah.
And a bit silly also in a way.
Yeah.
You can have those things to some extent, but not quite in that way.
Totally.
And I think that, you know, she's like, this chorus is like where I go to my happy place when I feel like I'm feeling low or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. It's like, just because you can't have it all doesn't mean that you can't hope for it all.
Totally. This song, once again, I feel like it's got these two sides to it, or I guess this conflict in it, which is that I think it's a really vulnerable song in a way because Taylor, for the first time, is really allowing herself to admit that she just wants this love and this kind of average looking life, and you know, that's all that matters to her. And I think that can be a really hard thing to admit to when love hasn't worked out for you, or if you don't know what's going to happen, or even just having a new relationship that you're like, oh my God, Elizabeth Taylor, is this forever kind of energy. I think it's really vulnerable for her to admit all of these things. And then on the other hand, I'm like, this song is so at a distance in comparison to some of her other love songs or songs where she's first exploring how she feels with someone.
Yeah.
I think because the verses are all about what other people want, the only thing she really says in this song is, I just want you, I want to settle down and have kids, which is a lot to say. But the way it's delivered feels like we're kind of not being let in
Totally
to her real emotions.
Well,
it's all about a daydream.
It's not exploring the reality of this relationship.
It's situation.
It's you know, she's met somebody who she really loves and is now going to marry, and I think that that's allowed her to finally admit to herself and to the world that she does really want these things that, you know, maybe she told us like an eldest daughter, like, you know, the things I said were dumb. Like I used to reject them because I thought that I'd never find this, you know. And now that she's found it, she can kind of release more of that, or it's easier to be vulnerable in that way, to be like, I do want this because I've actually found it now, and I know that maybe it is kind of within my reach. So many people get such a happy, playful, like airy kind of feel about this song because it is meant to be living in a daydream.
And
like that's the happy bubble that she's in.
Yeah.
It's like, it's even if it's not rooted or in reality or grounded as a narrative, that's the point. We all have our happy places that we go to in our minds that maybe don't look like the life we're living in. In some ways, you could compare this song to I Hate It Here, in the sense that she's creating places to go in her mind that make her feel happy. And even though it's different in the sense that that song is, I literally hate it here, so I have to go somewhere else. And this song is much more rooted in like, I'm so happy in my life. I can now even dream bigger than I ever dreamed to dream before. There's still the same premise of creating an imaginary world in your mind.
I completely agree. And it does really give a light, airy, not overthinking it kind of vibe to the whole thing, which I think comes with this freedom and this ease that she's now in this type of relationship.
Yeah.
But I also think I can understand why songs like this make some people feel like this album isn't as deep.
Right, yes.
I think this album is deep. I mean, up until now, I really think that we've been showcasing that through all of our breakdowns. Like every song is so... It's got so much that you can uncover from it. But I do think this one, how do I put it into words? this song doesn't feel real to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the point, though.
I think that that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some reality to it in the love that she feels for him, but that's kind of where it ends.
It almost doesn't feel honest.
Yeah.
To me.
It's a wish list. It's a wish list. It's not, this is my life.
No.
It's, this is what's on my wish list, things I don't have.
Yeah. I think ending the chorus with boss up, settle down is also another example of those two kind of sides to it. It's
I completely agree.
How does one boss up and settle down?
Yeah. How do you do that? Yeah,
Taylor Swift might be the first to show us how.
Yeah.
But it does feel like a contradiction there in itself. Unless she's kind of saying, I bossed up and now I'm going to settle down. Like, you know, kind of like a progression, which could be the case.
Yeah.
But also feels like a lie to me because I feel like there's so much more she wants to explore in her career and being creative in that way.
Well, and even that's interesting that you say that, because I do think that you could also interpret this lyric as the first and only time in the song that she actually kind of tells us that she does still really want the career and the fame and the success that she has. The boss up is part of her wish list, you know?
Okay, yeah.
But it's like she's told us in so many other ways throughout her career that she wants that this song isn't the exploration of that, but she still kind of tells us here, boss up, that's part of my wish list.
Yeah, okay.
And settle down.
Yeah. But it is really beautiful, this chorus, how much she's just kind of reflecting on the kind of everyday things that people have in a family kind of life and dynamic. I think that this makes a lot of people feel really seen and relatable.
Absolutely.
Like for Taylor Swift to be saying her daydream, her biggest wish list is to have a, you know, the whole block looking like her partner. And I love the way of wording that too, like almost like,
Same.
you know, their kids are gonna like look more like him. It's giving that imagery of the kids playing on the streets,
Yes,
right?
it does.
And being out in the world, which does feel like an impossible thing for Taylor to kind of have with her fame.
Yes. I mean, how do you even know that your kids are going to look like him? They might look like you.
Well, this is what I found interesting, because there is actually a podcast clip of Kylie talking about this with Jason, and I thought this was like a cute little link to maybe like the family lore. But if you don't know Travis's brother, Jason Kelsey, his partner, Kylie, said that she like just needs to give up on hoping that the kids are going to come out looking like her, because
the genes are too
his
strong.
genes are so strong, and she feels like all the kids just look like him.
Yeah.
So if that is like a personal joke in the family or something, I think that that's kind of a cute reference.
Totally.
To that. It's a really sweet lyric because it implies that she loves how he looks so much that she wants her kids to look like him.
Yeah, or even
Which
if
is not common, I think. Most people are like, I want my kids to look like me. You know what I mean? But she's very much like, you know, I'd be so happy to have all these mini versions of you, because that's how much I love you. Beautiful lyric.
It is. It's a beautiful lyric. It's a beautiful thing to say about the person that you love.
Got a wish list. And oh my God, we need to talk about her going high.
Yeah, I did really want to talk about that. Yes. I think that adds to the light, airy, daydreamy feel to it. Like, sorry, we went for each of the different lines where she does it. You're in your head, right? She's using her head voice. Like she's up here in the sky, in the opalite sky. I
love it when she does that.
Yeah, like, it's up
very
here.
high. Yeah,
it's up here.
Yeah, she does. It's dreamy. It's very dreamy when she goes up high. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do really love the melodies of this chorus, and that's why we get that bit more of that R&B feel to it
yes,
as well.
absolutely.
Such an interesting beat that comes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
This song is just so random to me, but I love it. I think I do. I have a complicated relationship.
I think that you do.
Maybe
it's just trying to figure it out.
I just can't imagine feeling this way. Like, maybe once I'm in love and like everything's great, I'll be like, oh my God, Wish List is the best song I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But like to me now, I'm a bit like, ew.
Well, and I mean, honestly, that's a really interesting and vulnerable thing to, I think about as well, because, you know, even for Taylor herself, and with that whole conversation that we were just having about how she used to think that love and things were dumb because she thought she'd never have it, it's so easy to be open about these things that you want with a lover when you've found that person, and when you don't have it, it's really scary. It can be really scary and vulnerable and daunting to admit that you want those things when you don't know or have any proof that you will ever have it.
Yeah, it's easy to go, ugh, gross or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when
or to be like, oh, I don't want
that's
that.
So shit.
Like why would you want that? Like, why is that on your wish list? Like, you know, there are other things that you could want.
There's like a feminist part of me that gets mad with this song. Girl, you are so successful and so incredible and amazing. Please don't tell me your only wish in life is to have kids that look like your husband.
Yeah, but I think that that's the thing. It's like we all know Taylor and we know what she
Exactly.
stands for
Yeah.
and what she's always wanted throughout her life. Like you have to apply what you already know about Taylor
And
Swift.
that was like, that's just like 1 minute, like one little layer of that feeling. I don't actually feel like that. Like I'm so
Yeah.
happy that Taylor feels that way. But I think there's an element of this song when it comes to like personal relatability that there's like this feminist side of me that I'm like, well, that wouldn't be all I wanted ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would want all of these other things in my life because I think that helps me protect myself in a way.
Totally. Whereas like maybe you could look at the lyrics where she says they should have what they want, they deserve what they want, hope they get what they want it all.
Yeah.
And be like, well, why can't you have it all?
Yeah.
You know, like maybe I can hope that I'll meet the love of my life and be able to settle down and have all of these other things.
She's not saying that.
No, she's not. And that's where I
She's
think
saying,
that we need to apply what we know about Taylor.
And that's what, if this song was like,
But boss
I
up.
love this and I love this and I love you and you make everything better, I'd be like, hell yeah. But she's saying, I just want you.
I think I just choose not to see it that way. Like I'm rejecting the just part of these lyrics. Like,
want you.
I want you, fine, have it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I want that too, but not just you.
Yeah.
I want a lot of things in my life, and we know that Taylor wants a lot of things in her life.
Well, that's
as well.
why I'm like, don't be telling me you just want him when I know you want more.
Yeah, but I think
But
that's
it's
where
not
it's
that
like,
serious.
well, I think that's the thing. It's like we've spoken so much about a lot of Taylor songs. Like she builds on a feeling that she may have only had for like an hour.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
like it doesn't mean that it's representative of her entire reality.
No, it's just a pocket of an emotion.
Yes.
And it's allowed to exist on its own.
Yes.
And you're allowed to go to that totally, like she's allowed to, and I should let myself as well go to a place where I can say, I just want that. All I want. Oh my God, how dreamy, how amazing.
Because
how
I'm sure
beautiful.
you will have
Because I'm
days
sure
like
there's
that.
parts of me that want that.
One
yeah.
day you'll meet someone and you'll have days every now and then where you go,
I
holy
just
shit,
want
I just
you."
want you. But this couldn't be any better. Why would I want
mean,
anything but you? Because
we'll
you're in
see
front of
about
me
that.
right now and I'm so obsessed with you.
Anyway, this is a full unraveling of my psyche. But
No, but I love it. I love
I-
it because it's actually really similar to Taylor's though. This is what I mean with the
Yeah.
eldest daughter lyric. I thought
Yeah.
that I'd never find that beautiful, beautiful life that.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
it's like
the prophecy. It's like
it's the prophecy.
Yeah.
It's when you don't know and you want to sort of protect yourself, you go, I'm rejecting it because it's scary to let yourself
Yeah,
feel
and the
it.
fact that Taylor's gotten to a place where she can say this and she can feel that is actually it's actually really beautiful.
Well, and you could see it as inspirational
Yeah, it
too.
is-
It's like,
quite
oh wow, she's
inspirational,
found
yeah.
this thing that she's always wanted, but has also at the same time almost had to try to
Pretend that she
reject.
doesn't want it.
And now she's found it, and that means
Nicknamed her
that
the
you can
Bolter.
too. Nicknamed her the Bolter. That's the thing. It's like you never know when it's going to come for
Let's
you.
hope my trajectory doesn't just end with the prophecy and the bolter.
I don't think that that is the way that your life is heading.
As one day I'll come in here and be like, fucking wish list, the best song ever!
One day.
They want that freedom, living off the grid. They want those 3 dogs that they call their kids, and that good surf, no hypocrites. They want it all. They want a contract with Real Madrid. They want that spring break that was fucking lit, and then that video taken off the internet. They want it all.
I love what happens in the production there. There's
Oh,
some
it's
sort
so
of like,
good.
Ooh, it's
It
like a wave
shifts.
happening.
Contract with Real Madrid.
It's like
and
we're
it goes
getting
like
warped.
lower. It's warpy. These first lines are so interesting, and you know what I will say is like when we just focus on her exploration of the different things that people can want in life, I do like these lyrics in this verse because they speak to something that's not so materialistic or fame
Yeah,
or money
it's a
driven.
lifestyle choices.
It's a lifestyle
Yeah.
choice, and so I mean, and that's another valid thing that people can want. They want that freedom, living off the grid. They want those 3 dogs that they call their kids, and that good surf, no hypocrites.
Yeah, this lyric really started all the fathomings, actually. The good surf, no hypocrites, because that's what put the hypocrisy theme
Yep.
into my mind, is the fact that she's using hypocrites here and how I just felt so random to me. But this paragraph also gives us like Australia energy. Like if you guys have never been to Australia, I don't know, everyone wants to live off grid, everyone's surfing, everyone has dogs. It's just like very Aussie coded.
It feels very Aussie coded.
Or maybe California coded, you could say.
Yes.
For Taylor.
Yep.
But you know, I personally take offense to one lyric in this song, and that is they want those 3 dogs that they call their kids.
Yeah.
Why would you call me out like that?
Yeah, but she has 3 cats that she calls her kids.
That's why it doesn't make any sense to me.
But why does it have to be an attack?
I don't know.
Like, that's just what they want. She's
I
just
don't know.
spelling out something that people might want.
It just feels shady to me. Like how pathetic, those 3 dogs that they call their kids.
No, see, I don't. It's these lyrics where I think I don't I don't feel a judgment in it. I don't feel her opinion in it. I think it's just.
It's just something to say.
Some people want, you know? And she has those 3 cats that she calls her kids. So some people want dogs, some
Does she
people
though?
want cats.
I don't know if she does call them her
Oh,
kids. I
you
just
know
if
that
she
bitch does.
I don't know
You
if she
know
does.
that bitch does.
No, I think she's a bit more like, they're my cats.
No way. They're her children.
I mean, Ari's my child, so
way.
Ari, say hello.
Do you want 2 brothers and sisters?
What do you think about that? She would not be very good.
Oh,
at
she'd
sharing.
hate it.
She would not.
Guys, she'd hate
she
it.
might like to play with them. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you take personal offense to that lyric. And that good surf, no hypocrites. Now, we talked a lot about this in our other video when we brought this up, but it was always interesting to me that she used like the hypocrite word there, because I'm confused if she's talking about actual surf, like people surfing in the water, which is like kind of makes sense to me, because like the surf culture, especially here in Australia, can kind of be like hypocritical in a way that it's like opposite to what you assume surf culture is, which is like chill, hippie, laid back,
Community
relax, surfing,
Yeah.
like the beach is relaxing, and actually the surf culture is very much like get on my wave and I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, this is my fucking
Literally
beach.
get
Go to
out
a
of my
different
beach.
one.
Yeah, but you guys actually commented on that video saying that you think that this lyric is referring to surfing the internet and like not finding any hypocrites, which I need to say I do find that a little bit random, because she's talking about lifestyle things in this verse. So like
True.
living off grid, having dogs, and surfing, they all make sense to me, whereas like surfing on the internet is a bit random if you're living off grid.
Yeah, I also
anyone
agree
else
with
get
that in the sense that I don't think that anyone has referred to their time on the internet as surfing the internet.
Or like, oh, I had a good
in
surf.
like maybe 15 years, you know?
That's how I see the lyric, but I understand if you see it as a
Different way,
internet,
and you know,
yeah.
it's interesting to hear people's different interpretations of
and
lyrics.
that's kind of like, you know, they want it all. Like they want that relaxed lifestyle, living off grid and whatnot, but they don't want jerks around, which is kind of like a contradiction to what the reality of that life can be.
Yeah, and I think it's even held in the wanting freedom and living off the grid, because I think that that's near impossible to do in like if you're living in a society, you know, like you can try to remove yourself as much as possible, but like you're still part of it or have to participate in it to some extent, so you don't ever really have full freedom. And then she continues, they want a contract with Real Madrid. I mean, this feels like an example of an untouchable thing on a wish list, because it's like one of the best soccer or football teams that you could be on. Like you'd have to be the best of the best, and even then you might not make it. They want that spring break that was fucking lit, and then that video taken off the internet.
Which doesn't feel related to the contract.
No, I agree.
It just feels like she's exploring a few different lives here, which is interesting, because the first verse does feel like it could have been a past version of her, but this one feels a little more random, and like she's talking about lots of different lifestyles. I have heard some Swifties theorize that like this could have been past boyfriend's desires.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like the freedom living off the grid, like Joe Alwyn wants nothing to do with the fame. That's interesting. I haven't thought about that before.
The spring break that was lit and then the video taken off the internet feels like that contrast again as well. It's like they want to live their life and have all this really fun time or whatever, but then when they see a video of them that's been posted of them doing that, they're like, fuck, get that down, take that down.
And also, once something's on the internet, it's never really removed, is it? So it's like, that's impossible. You have said to me that what we're going to listen to next, the bridge, is actually your favorite part of this song, because it does feel like it's one of the only times in the song that we actually get some real emotion from her.
Yes.
I made wishes on all of the stars. Please, God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I thought I had it right once, twice, but I did not. You caught me off my guard. I hope I get what I want, 'cause I know what I want. I just want you.
So good.
I love that drop back into that chorus.
It's
oh my
beautiful.
God, love it.
This bridge is just real. I mean,
It is.
Could you put it any other way?
Yes.
She's talking about how she's made wishes on all of the stars. Please, God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I mean, we all relate. We all.
That is just, we've spoken so much about how that is just literally the perfect way to summarize what you want in a romantic partner. She could sit there and list off all of the traits, like, I want someone who's honest and funny and this and that and whatever.
That,
what you want is a best friend that you think is hot.
That you're attracted to.
Yes.
Exactly.
Somebody who you understand and they understand you, and you get
along, you understand each other's humor, all of those things.
But you're also attracted to each other.
Yes. Perfectly put.
Perfectly put.
And I love the melody that she's singing this in. I love the tapping sounds. Like, I actually really missed that when we reacted to the acoustic version, because it's like really beautiful slowed down. But I love the tapping and like the kind of oddness that those taps are coming in at. I just think it's so good. Thought she had it right once or twice. Help.
I did not. That is a lot for her to say, and you're right, this is so much more rooted in reality. I mean, actually so much of this, I mean, like the wishing on the stars is like, she's made
Linking to wood, and
there's so many songs in her discography that deal with this idea of like wishing on a star or like the constellations and the fate and that being connected to romantic love, specifically in songs that are typically about Joe. Thought I had it right once, twice. I mean, I think that that's interesting too, because you look back and we know that like her relationship with Joe is the longest relationship she's had, and we definitely know from lyrics that she really thought that that was it for a time. And honestly, twice, I honestly kind of think she's maybe referring to someone like Maddie.
Oh, absolutely.
Like she literally got fresh out the slammer and ran to him and was like, this is it. This is it. I was meant to be with you all this time.
Definitely the last two relationships. And I think I love how the way that's worded and how it melodically flows. Once, twice. It's like the twice is a surprise. Almost like I thought I had it right once, twice. Like, oh my God, I got fooled twice. And they were back to back.
And they were back to back.
And it was so... that twice is just, I don't know, it's so satisfying to me how she says
it.
I
so know what you mean. I so know what you mean.
It's almost like you can feel like her heart's breaking. It's like, thought I had it right once, twice.
Like I still feel that heartbreak.
Oh my God,
it feels like a really direct connection to the album that just came before this one, Torture Poets Department. Like that is the album that discusses the heartbreak of both of those relationships not working out.
And I think in a way why this album has to be so much lighter, right? Like we have a glimpse of that pain here, but it does make sense to me in some ways that the rest of the song is this daydream, is not touching on that, is not comparing too much or making too many like callbacks to that pain, because she ripped it apart and explored it so much on Torture Poets that I can understand her just wanting to like not fucking touch it again. Yeah. It's like we've moved on, we've closed that book. She kind of says the same thing in the bridge of A Fate of Ophelia, and we talked about that, like it's locked away. Yeah. Only you have the key.
It makes so much sense for her to need a departure from that, even if it's just for one album. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's like, I'm like, and this is the thing that's so frustrating about people's criticism over this album, and now saying things like, oh, you know, she's not writing like that anymore, and then almost assuming that she's never going to be able to again. It's like, can we let a girl be happy for a second?
Also, let her be light and do what she wants. I think that like that writing is definitely going to come back again.
Absolutely.
But I love the little glimpse here. I think I needed it.
Yeah, I understand. And of course this is rooted in reality, because this bridge is past tense. It's the only part of the entire song that's actually talking about the history of her love life.
The future wishes and desires.
Exactly, which haven't happened yet. And then that's brought back in the last couple lines. I hope I get what I want, because I know what I want.
Wait, you missed a lyric.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You caught me off my guard. Yes. And of course you did, Travis, because I was literally heartbroken.
And he just rocked up at the Eras tour that one day. Yeah. Asked to meet her backstage. She was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You know, then he did the whole thing with his podcast. It's really giving like, wow, you just came out of nowhere. I saw my loyalty to me, myself, and I before you lit my sky on fire.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, love that. Yes, you caught me off my guard and I have you. But everything that could come with you and the settling down and everything, like, I hope I get it, but I don't know if I'm going to.
Yeah, and I also think the vulnerability of saying, I hope I get what I want because I know what I want is a lot as well. It's like really putting that out there into the universe. And that can be scary, like what we talked about. It's scary to say, actually, that is what I want and that is my biggest desire in case it doesn't actually come true. So that is quite vulnerable to say because I know what I want.
Absolutely.
And then this drop back into the last chorus, which is so good. I love how there's like that build up of the I just you hear it coming up.
Yeah. So true. It like comes from the depths.
It comes from the depths.
Yeah.
And then she goes,
yeah.
I just want you. Like she's actually doing that backing vocal up there as well.
Now, guys, the ad-libs in these last choruses are deeply, deeply superior. And also I need to emphasize the word choruses. I love that she repeats it twice.
Oh, yeah.
I just want you, baby. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like. Gotta make it we tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Wow, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball. Ooh, bust up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do. Wow. And now you got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball. Ooh, bust up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you.
Yes, bitch.
No. This outro is a masterpiece
It
in
is.
ad-libbing.
It is.
It really fucking is.
Tell us about it.
Oh my God. I mean, that first with the, I just want you, going into it.
Good.
That's fucked up. And I mean, like, there's just so many, like, the, God, I'm looking like you.
So true.
Don't you do that, Taylor? I feel like the ad-libs in this song at the end here, they feel so, like, 90s Max Martin song coded.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I see how this is a Max Martin song. The way that she's singing and the melody she's choosing to sing the ad-libs in just sound like a Britney Spears kind of song.
Well, Max is
you know?
really, really good at taking a melody and then slightly reworking it. I mean, that's part of his genius, is just making a small change to a melody, or something that he's already sung in the song, and just making it a little bit more interesting. So I definitely feel like they're doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think our favorite bits of this whole outro is the addition of some extra words in the last bit. Instead of just going, I just want you, have a couple kids, in the background it says, and we could.
Yes, I love
and
that.
We could have a couple
And we
kids.
could have a couple
So
kids.
good.
And then she does it again.
Yes,
and now you got me dreaming
Yeah.
about that. Yes,
and
so
now
good.
you, and now you got me dreaming about. It's so, thank
I don't know why that's so
you.
satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
I love it so much.
She also kind of changes the way she sings "Leave us the fuck alone" in the last one
I
as
love
well.
that.
I don't know. There's just so many little bits that she
I
changes.
love that so
and
much.
It's so satisfying.
It really is.
But like, yeah, whoever thought to do the Anaya?
No,
Thank you.
not okay.
It's probably Max.
Not okay.
It's probably
not
a
okay.
Carl because he loves a 3.
It's probably a Carl. Yeah.
Anaya.
Yeah, it's so true. Little 3 going. Yep. Yeah, so
It's
true.
something about it that just feels more like she's doubling down on it.
I
She's like, and
know
now
what you
you
mean.
got me fucking dreaming about driving.
So true. So
Oh my
true.
God,
So
look what
true.
you've done to me. Yeah, that's what the vibes are.
So true. You're right.
It's
no,
so
look.
happy and fun at the end. I love, from the bridge
Yeah.
to the end, it's just literal perfection.
It is. It really is.
It really
It really,
is.
really is. No, this song is so good. I think that I try to look at it through the lens, and maybe after this discussion, we need to all try to look at it through the lens of just like, you know what? It's okay to dream big. It's okay to admit that you want to find the love of your life if you don't have it, and try to take it as an inspirational song.
Yeah, and I guess even inspirational in the fact that, like, you know, when you find the right person or you have the right love in your life in whatever form that is like important to you, it's like that is more fulfilling than anything else could be, anything superficial could be, or any kind of successes could be.
Yes.
So I think that that's a really beautiful message to take away from this song as well.
Absolutely.
Like, it's kind of like you're as rich as you are like loved and healthy and those things, rather than like monetary value.
Absolutely.
Taylor's one of the richest people ever and one of the most successful people ever, and she's still being like, you've got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop, and I think that's really
absolutely. And famously, she did say, "Don't want money, just someone who wants my company."
It's true.
I need to hear what you guys have to say about some of these lyrics, or your own interpretation of this song, and what you think maybe the overall tone is. It's definitely interesting to always hear your opinions and your fathomings and maybe things that are different to the way that we interpret things. But I think especially with this song, there's sort of, it seems like a few different ways to take it. And so please comment below any of your own fathomings about this song. We would love to hear them.
Absolutely. Please help me fathom.
Yeah.
Love you guys so much. Hope you're having a lovely end of the year. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, but we'll see you before then anyway. So
yes.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.